doing fine. Yes, I have been waiting for you. Welcome. Yeah, I haven't seen you for so long. I think it's been 2 months since our last meeting. How was your last work trip? Awesome. I'm excited. So I'm again super happy and excited that you came back, and I was very happy and pleased to hear when you wrote us back and told us how successful your last work trip was. Your success is our success, so that's fabulous news. And following your email, I know that you've mentioned that you have another upcoming trip and that you wanted us to help you prepare 2 outfits, one for dinner night out and then one for, I think it was a product launch presentation that you're going to be leading. Awesome. That sounds so exciting, first of all. So, congrats to you. And I think we can kick it off. So, you're more than welcome to have a seat. Can I offer you something to drink? You're good? Okay, perfect. So, I have prepared all the outfits here. I do have a couple of options for the night out, and then I have a couple of options for the presentation. So I think we can go ahead and maybe start with the night out. Sounds good? Perfect. So I have prepared for you basically dress options, including shoes and including accessories and a bag. But let's kind of start with the first dress. So, first of all, I wanted to make sure that we are keeping you very professional and we're working with colors that suits you and enhance your natural skin complexion, hair color, eye color, and I know that we've already done a color analysis a couple of months ago. So definitely pinks and all of the warm tone suits you really nicely. And I think sometimes pinks can look like a little bit maybe childish or unprofessional, but this dress really keeps it so subtle, elegant, and super professional. So, first of all, what I really like about that is the fact that the fabric is almost like silky fabric. It's very, very nice. It's not like stretchy material. So do you see? But at the same time, it suits so nicely on the body. It's like very figure hugging, and it's so comfortable. So for a night out, for a dinner, I also wanted to make sure that you're comfortable after eating and drinking a lot and that you're still feeling very, very kind of comfy here. And I didn't want to kind of give you something that would be too tight. And what I highly like about this is the fact that there is this strap. So you see it's like a dress that you can wrap around your body. And you can control how much you want it to be tied to your body. And you can also control how much you want the cleavage. So you can do like a deeper cleavage, or you can keep it a little bit more closed. I don't know how much you're feeling comfortable with your work colleague and customers. And then also it has those puffy sleeves, almost like a little bit balloonish, and I feel like it really creates a very elegant look. And obviously the quality is amazing. This dress is by Topshop, which it's a vintage dress. I don't think Topshop even exists anymore, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the dress that we've purchased to our boutique like 10 years ago. And customers they like it so much. They keep on wearing that all the time. And it's really one of the dresses that gets the highest amount of compliments from our customers, and you are one of our most important customers, so I wanted to make sure that I'm offering you something top-notch. And towards the bottom, the dress gets very like flirty. So it's not like a maxi dress. It's not like it's very fitted towards the bottom, but it stays loose and flowy. And I think for this weather, this dress would be a success. What do you think about this? You like it? Awesome. So let's put that aside. I don't want you to take any decisions now. I do want you to take the time. Let's kind of consider all the options that we have for you, and then in the end you can take your decision. Sounds good? Awesome. So I'm just gonna leave that aside and let's move forward to the second evening dress that I have for you. So this dress, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous dress. And again, we're also keeping the colors that are very suitable for you, the warm pink, brown, and red colors. So I added here a couple of accessories pieces. I'm going to remove them for now because I want to make sure that you are getting a good glimpse of the dress itself, first of all. So this is linen fabric. Usually linen clothing pieces tend to look a little bit more like beachy vibe, like less formal, and this is what I highly love about this dress. I think that even though that this is linen, it still keeps a very formal and elegant style to it. What I also like is the fact that it's also very practical. So you have here two kind of pockets on each side. It's very, very fitted nicely inside to the breast part, to the upper part. And the back has this stretchy piece which enables you to breathe. And again, you'll be eating, you'll be drinking. You want to make sure, first of all, that you're comfortable, or else it's not worth it. And I'm not an advocate of wearing clothes that are too tight, because a lot of the time, not only that it doesn't sit well, but also in the end you're not feeling very comfortable and you're not feeling well with your own body, in your own skin. And one of the most important things that I want to make sure is that you're feeling at your best. It's a very high quality fabric, very breathable, very appropriate for the summer. Has those wide straps. They're not adjustable, but regardless, I do think, you know, I already measured you, so I know that it's gonna look really nicely on you. And then it's a long dress, but towards from here till the bottom, it really flares, and it has this very elegant princess, like almost Cinderella dress. I feel like it's taking inspiration from Disney princesses dresses and doing like a more modern take on it, which I adore, and I think it's gorgeous. Now let's talk about the accessories and how I envision that, because again, gorgeous dress, but it's still very simple, and I think we can add like a small twist. So first thing we can do is that we have this gorgeous, let me just put that aside for now. I do want to make sure that you are seeing this beautiful, like hair bow. So it has this clip. So you can like tie your hair. You can do a low ponytail, or you can like do a half ponytail kind of hairstyle. And then the colors of the kind of white and light blue goes so nicely with this brown, and kind of give that this contrast that it needs with the combination of the stripes. I think this definitely adds texture to it. So that's one way. One way is to use that as a hairpiece. But then another way, you can just clip that here. So let's do that. I'll show you what I have in mind. And it's so nice that you can just play with accessories. So basically it looks like this. Looks so cute, so adorable, like immediately elevates the look in my opinion. But then if we decide not to use that and we want to use something else, we can use this gorgeous kind of piece of fabric. So again, putting that aside for a second, I do want you to see the beautiful pattern and the combination of the colors with the red and the blue. I think it goes so nice. So what we're gonna do, my idea for this one, I'm just gonna put that here, and then I just want to tie that across kind of the waist. It just looks so nice. I did that with another customer of mine and she loved that so much. So this is basically what we can do. And then I create this kind of snitched, very well hugging figure. And I think it looks so nice. So have a look. And if you don't like it this way, we can kind of turn it and have the bow, the ribbon tied at the back of that. And then you'll have it this way. You like it? What do you like the most? Do you like it this way, or do you like it the other way with the bow? You like it this way? Okay. So I'm so happy to hear that you like both of the options. That's amazing. That's fantastic news. Oh, this is so pretty. I feel like it's gorgeous. Such a high quality fabric also. I love it so much. So let's put that aside. I do want to show you my choice of shoes and my choice of bag, and then again the shoes that I have prepared and the bag goes well with both of the options. So again, I want you to see everything, and then in the end I want you to make a decision. Sounds good? Perfect. Let's put that aside here. Okay. So let's start first of all maybe with the bag. I think it's such a gorgeous bag. Okay, so this is a gorgeous, it's honestly one of our most valuable vintage pieces. It's a gorgeous leather bag with a very deep and rich burgundy color. Here it has this really almost like light brown on top of the rich burgundy color. I do like here those small, do you see? Small and beautiful buttons that are silver. On top of that, you have additional 2 small gold buttons, and it just adds a beautiful contrast to the bag. The strap is short, which in my opinion adds so much chic. So basically the way I like to wear that is just hold that this way, or maybe do something like this, and then it's super elegant and nice. The buckle is so simple. You just click that here, then it opens up. It has like this envelope kind of style, and here you have a beautiful pocket, so you can keep here all kinds of stores like small cash, cards, lipstick, anything you want. Such a beautiful, beautiful piece. What do you think? You like that? I know you're gonna like that. That's the reason why I didn't really add another bag. I know I took a risk, but I just knew that you're gonna like it. Beautiful. Let's put that aside and move over to the shoes. Maybe I can start with the sandals first, because for the shoe option I did want to give you 2 options. I didn't want to give you 1 sandals, but then I know that some of my customers, they're not feeling very comfortable with sandals, so the other option is going to be boots. I do believe that you've mentioned that the place that you're traveling to isn't that warm yet, so boots can be a good balance. Okay, so let's start with this kind of gorgeous sandal. This is a beautiful, like a camel light brown shoe. The base is very thin, but it's very stable, so it's a high quality shoe, so it's not like you're feeling that you're walking on nothing, which would sometimes happen with kind of a lot of sandals. And I just honestly really like the strap vibe and how it kind of really hugs the ankle. And you have here a golden buckle, which is beautiful, so it will go so nicely with both of the options, the pink dress and then the brown dress, and it's gonna be like a contrast of playing with a lot of brown shades. I like it. This is how it looks. So pretty. Okay. Again, I'll put it here aside and let's check the other shoe. Okay. So as you can tell, I really like a burgundy color. And this shoe is very similar to the style of the bag. It's burgundy leather that has this kind of a texture. Here you have this kind of rubber fabric, which makes it so comfy, so you have the option to widen that, because again, I personally don't really like when a boot is too tight on my ankle and my shoe. So that's a really great design that is also very functional, but also very pretty. I don't know why I like it. I think it's so pretty. But my favorite thing is obviously the pattern here. It's like a snake leather pattern. And also I really like the fact that the heel is wide and not that high. So again, we need to make sure that you're feeling comfortable. And I know that you've mentioned that you don't usually wear heels, so I don't want to, again, give you something that would make you feel like not yourself. So again, two options, very different from one another, but I think again it kind of gives you the overall idea how we can play with different styles and create a different look just by changing the shoes. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside. Let me know what is your decision based on what you've seen so far for the night out. So the brown dress, okay, I had a feeling, so that's great, and I'm super excited because I think it's a phenomenal choice. It's gonna be so chic and amazing. And then for the shoes, what do you think? You want to get both of the pairs? Actually, there's no problem with that at all. I think that's a really good idea. You can definitely take both of these. So I'm sorry that I didn't suggest that. I don't know why, but of course you can do that. Let me just put that back here. Okay. Now, what do you think about this? Do you want to take that with you in case you kind of want to play with that? Or you can honestly use the hairpiece with the kind of fabric belt. Yes, of course. I think it's so cute, and it's good that you'll be able to play there and make your decisions based on how you feel at the moment. Okay. Moving forward to the presentation meeting outfit. So here I have prepared you one pair of pants because those are gorgeous, and then the blouse here is the blouse that I will recommend. But in case you don't like that, I still wanted to give you another option. So I have here with me two other options for a blouse. And then a belt. So let's remove the belt for now. Put that aside. And let's start with the pants. So those are fitted trousers, sorry, in a beautiful rich green color. The fabric is very thick. You can touch. Which just shows us how high quality it is. And the shirt is absolutely beautiful. Silk, 100% silk, elegant, luxurious, and it's just like, to me it sends a message of being professional but being chic and being elegant and feminine. Let me show you the pair of pants first of all, so I'll just remove that from here. Let's put that aside for now. I'll take a step back to show you the pants. So, those are high-waisted pants. Those are vintage pants that we actually, our boutique purchased that more than 10 years ago. And look at the condition of it and the fabric. I feel like they're just not making these types of pants anymore. Such a high quality. You can see here in the inside that the stitching quality is phenomenal. The work that has been done here is great. I always like how they used to, in the past, they used to add here like a reserve button in case something is happening to the original button. So it's really, really nice. And then you have here that kind of lock to close that. And then obviously a golden zipper, very high quality. Runs very, very smooth. And you have here a place to put a belt, right? You don't have to, but that's always an option. You have here pockets, very, very deep. It goes all the way here, which is amazing. You usually don't see practical pockets in women's pants. Then you have here another pocket, pretty deep as well, super nice. And I actually absolutely adore this pair of pants. I feel like it's so classy, so elegant. It's fitted, it's kind of wide leg. It sits so nicely. It's not fitted, it's not too tight to the body, and it leaves you room when you move and you talk, because I do know that you've mentioned that you're going to be speaking a lot, you are going to be standing. This is one of the most comfortable pants that we actually have in our boutique. And what I really like about that there are no wrinkles. I didn't iron those pants, they just stay this way. So if you're sitting, and then do you know how sometimes when we wear like trouser pants and we sit, so we have those like kind of wrinkles, and it's a little bit annoying and it doesn't really look good. So that's not going to happen with this pair of pants. And obviously that beautiful green color, which we already know that suits you so much to your complexion and to your eye color. I think one of your strongest colors. Let's move forward to the shirt, to the blouse. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blouse, like so flowy. Look at this. It is 100% silk. It has this really puffy sleeves. Everything is very loose. It's not tight. But then when you stick that into your pants and you add a belt, and it creates this really snitched waist, that is to me a level of sophistication that you want to deliver. The cleavage is very subtle, very professional. I think it will really complement your upper area, your upper breast, without showing too much. Because I know that you've mentioned that this is not something that you're interested. And the way that I envision that, again, as I mentioned, is to tuck this blouse inside the pants, and then to add this gorgeous, gorgeous belt, which goes so beautifully with the green, and then the white balance that. Now, what is your initial thoughts so far about this look? You like it? Great. I do want to show you two other blouse options that I have, just in case you're changing your mind. So the first one, let me show you actually both of them together side by side. I think it's stuck. So I'll show you both of them together side by side so you can make your decision. Both of them are beige color which is a gorgeous color that can go so nicely with the green and with the belt, with the burgundy kind of a snake leather belt. This blouse is see-through. It's like lace, very stretchy, very comfy. You can wear that with like a white tank top underneath, but it's still so sophisticated and elegant, and I really like the color here. I think the color keeps it professional, and the beautiful fabric, the beautiful patterns of the flower. You can touch that. It's really soft and nice, right? And then the other one, it's so gorgeous. It's like this kind of front part is cotton, so it's very breathable and comfy. And then the gorgeous thing about this shirt is the absolutely beautiful, elegant sleeves, puffy sleeves, sheer. They're completely see-through, which is fine. Then you have that rubber piece that makes sure that it attached carefully to your arm. And here, I love this so much, and I think for your body shape, it will fit you so much. That type of kind of square cleavage. It's absolutely perfection in my opinion. But as I mentioned, I will go with this option just because that if we take under consideration the type of event, in my opinion, this one is a winner. But as I mentioned, I still wanted you to have your options. So what do you think? You like this also? Perfect. So let me put that back. And let me just put it back for now. So, we have a winner. So let me just reorganize that again. Are you excited for the presentation? You're nervous? Why? Yeah, I understand that. I feel like it's completely natural and legitimate to be nervous ahead of such an important event, and you're doing such a great job. You're such a professional at what you do, so I really want you to feel comfortable and confident in yourself, because imposter syndrome is something real, and so many people are feeling that, and so many people are occupying with trying to be perfect. But I do believe that our small imperfections and our small insecurities, what makes us really beautiful and what makes us shine as people, and what really helps us to connect with one another. So I want to help you to make you feel comfortable with your own skin, with your own body, and with who you are. And I really, really hope that this outfit will help you feel this way and will help you be your best version at that specific meeting and at that specific time. But I'm sure you're going to rock it. Okay, so I'm going to deliver you everything with our delivery guy. You can go home. I'll make sure to iron everything. I want to make sure that it looks the best. And I will be more than happy to see pictures from the event, and I really hope that it will go well and it will go the way that you wanted it to be. And we will wait to hear back from you. And again, thank you so much for coming back. Have a great day.